Alright, hey, I wanted to do a little bit of a different gun review, kind of talk today about the Ruger Precision Rimfire I just picked up here from J&G Sales. These have been out a while, and there is a lot of videos that go over features and performance and people's thoughts on them, so I'm not going to rehash all that and bore you guys. What I do want to talk about is how the gun is shooting 5 different kinds of ammo that I put through it, because I think updating that information from time to time is pertinent, as manufacturing materials or processes might change on the rifle or on the ammo side that can affect how you buying a gun in 2022 shoots differently than a gun that was made, say, in 2017. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Also, it is 2022. The gun world is weird, a lot weirder than it was before, and the info as far as where I bought this gun and what I paid for it is going to be different than someone who made a review previously. So to get that out of the way, I bought this gun from J&G Sales. I had to ship my local FFL. It was $480, not including obviously shipping and transfers, things like that. And for 2022, I think that's a good deal. That's pretty standard as to what they've been going for locally, if you can find one. So take it for what you will. Maybe you can find a better deal where you're at, maybe you can't. But J&G Sales did have them in stock as of about a month ago when I got this one. Alright, so as we go through and talk about this, I'm going to flash some targets up on the screen so you guys can look at them. Shooting this gun was at 50 yards. Conditions were good, no wind. I was shooting it off of a Caldwell bench rest, so pretty stable. Ammo tested was SK Biathlon, the Gia Super Extra, standard CCI, I don't know, 40 grain round nose, standard velocity, SK Standard Plus, and some Fiocchi 40 grain subsonics. Overall, all kind of, I guess if you want to jump to the end in case you just want to skip, overall I do like this gun. It's a $480 gun. There's things out there that shoot better, right? People are going to look at these targets and say, oh yeah, my CZ or GAR or whatever shoots better than this. Of course it does. It's a $480 gun. And those other guns are more expensive, so they have better materials, different manufacturing processes. For what you paying, or for what you are paying for this gun, I think is a good deal. But there are things out there that are more accurate, and there are companies making aftermarket barrels for these if you're looking for more accuracy than you're seeing out of these targets. So, oh, also, while shooting this, all of my groups are done with the CMMG DEFCAN 22 mounted on the gun, in case you're wondering about that. So, starting with the SK Biathlon, at 50 yards, I was getting the group you're going to see on the screen, which is about 1 inch, so 2 MOA at 50 yards, which is not great. The gun didn't like this ammo. I don't know why. This stuff shoots great out of my 1022 with an aftermarket barrel. That gun's putting it into like half inch, 0.75 at the same distance. So for whatever reason, the RPR did not like it. Moving on to a Gia Super Extra, which was the next one that I shot. I love that name. Alright, so I didn't expect much out of this ammo. It is kind of more bulk ammo, made for plinking and recreation, things like that. And it's a little, I think, higher velocity probably than this gun was meant for. It was patterning just under 2 inches, 1.9, so 3.7 MOA at 50 yards, which is really not great. But it's pretty much what I expected. Alright, so let's see. So the next one I shot was the CCI Standard Velocity. And this was the one that really surprised me, because this is not match or target ammo. It's standard velocity, normal. To take that back, it does say target on there. It's target ammo. So this one surprised me. It put these into a 0.4 inch group at 50 yards, which is just under an MOA. It's 0.8 MOA, 0.89, which I'm very happy with. Like I said, for the cost of this gun, I think that is a good group for ammo that is cheaper than stuff like SK or Ely or Norma, that you can honestly probably find better, more readily too. So SK Standard Plus. So this is really popular with a lot of the 22 Precision World. And it did alright. It shot a 0.9 inches, so which is just under 2 MOA. But I think a 0.9 inch group is still pretty decent at 50 yards, considering what you're seeing out of a lot of 22s in the same price range. Overall, I mean, the CCI standards still beat it and are cheaper per round, so I wasn't super impressed, but it's not bad. Alright, the last one I shot was the Fiocchi Subsonics. They're 40 grain hollow points, and I put those into a 0.72 inch group, so 1.3 MOA, which I'm happy with too. Like I said, at this range for this type of rifle, I'm paying less attention to the what MOA is it, and if I can get a 1/2 inch group or a 3/4 inch group, I'm happy. I think that's a very reasonable thing for something in this price range. So hopefully that is helpful, just as far as what these current production guns with current ammunition are doing in 2022. As I shoot it more, I'll put out more content. If this does well, if it doesn't, maybe not. And we'll see. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you guys like just this brief kind of rundown of how a gun is doing, vice the kind of full review thing, let me know, and we can do more of that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.